So birth of a star is avatar. So Krishna is a star which is born on earth. Okay. Now Krishna, when we worship Krishna, Krishna is always worshipped along with who? Is it Rukmini or Satyabhama, or who is Krishna associated and worshipped along with? When Krishna is worshipped, okay, alongside Krishna you have got another person also, and that is Radha, right? So you have Krishna and Radha. So Krishna is always associated with Radha, not with Rukmini or Satyabhama, his wives. Radha was never Krishna's wife. Okay, so you can always say that, okay, Radha was Krishna's best friend, lover, or whatever, right? But they were very close. People say it was a special love, right? So what was so special about Radha's love for Krishna, which made Radha being worshipped by everyone along with Krishna? So what is so special about that love which Radha had for Krishna? Right? What is so special? Except for Asta, everybody can answer. What is so special about Radha's love for Krishna? Anybody? Sweta, can you try? Yeah, go ahead. Okay, so that is one part. But what is the real essence of that love? That love is special, right? This we had discussed in our previous sessions. That love which Radha had for Krishna, and Krishna was reciprocating that love because of that love which Radha had for Krishna, right? More than what Krishna loved his wives, Krishna loved Radha more, right? Because it was reciprocal. Right? So what was so special about Radha's love for Krishna? What is so special is, it is love without expectations, right? It is not the normal husband and wife love. Husband and wife love these days is more of a transaction. I give you love, you give me love. Okay, I give you this, I expect this out of you. If I don't get this out of you, there is no more love, right? So this is the normal love we are experiencing, even between husband and wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, right? I love you, okay, I am expecting this out of you. It is more of a transactional love. Radha's love for Krishna was divine love. That is something which she was not expecting anything out of. Right? That was so special. Right? And that is why Radha is worshipped along with Krishna. Rukmini is not worshipped along with Krishna. You know that Rukmini is also an avatar of Lakshmi Devi. Right? But you won't find too much of worship of Rukmini with Krishna. You will find Radha along with Krishna. And that is because of that divine love. Love without expectation. Love which is only about giving, not taking back. Not about the transactional love which we are used to, but It is about giving, giving, giving. Right? That is so special. Now, so that is one part of it. The other part of it is that there is longing, right? So Radha is always longing for Krishna. All the time Radha is longing for Krishna. Radha wants to be with Krishna. How can we equate that with yoga? Radha's longing for Krishna, how do we equate that with yoga? I'll give you a clue. Radha is similar to your soul, okay, or your Atman. Now connect that with the yogic philosophy. All of you have been listening to satsangs, all of you know, right? So let's, if we are equating Radha to your soul or Atman, now you connect it back to the yoga philosophy. How do we connect it back to the yoga philosophy? So what is Radha longing for? What is your soul longing for? What is your Atman longing for? Pardon? Pleasure. Okay, happiness, right? So your goal is happiness, right? Your Atman or your soul is longing for happiness, right? Now, normal people, like most of us, we look for happiness outside, right? We are always looking outside for happiness. So it is like whether it is drinking or eating or having sex or whatever, right? We are always looking for happiness outside. The actual happiness is the Paramatman or the divine consciousness which is pervading everything. And that spark of that divine consciousness is within us. Right? Now we are going to equate this to multiple things in the symbology of Krishna. So when you look at any of the statues of Krishna as a young boy, you will always find a flute, right? So the flute has connection with what I have just explained. So today your heart or your soul is externally facing, looking for outside things for happiness. Now if you look at the flute, it is hollow. Right? So that hollowness of the flute which makes Krishna sing through it. So the first thing is that the flute has to be hollow. So that means that you have to devoid your heart of all these external material things which you think makes you happy. Worldly thoughts. Right? So all these things which is outside, which you think will make you happy, you have to devoid your mind or your heart of all these things. Okay, so that is symbolified by the flute and the hollowness of the flute. That is, you are devoiding your heart or soul or mind, you can say, of all the unnecessary material cravings. So you have got cravings for a lot of things. All of us have got cravings. So when you devoid yourself or empty yourself of those cravings, then the flute is hollow and Krishna can sing through the flute. That is one thing. Now to devoid or get rid of all these unnecessary thoughts, what do we have to do? Okay, to get rid of all these unnecessary thoughts, because thoughts are keep coming, right? All the time we have got distractions. There are so many distractions around all of us. So how do we get rid of these unnecessary distractions? And that is symbolified by Krishna's favorite thing on top. You will find a peacock feather. Asta is smiling. Right, she remembers. Okay, so the peacock feather. Krishna has got one peacock feather here, right? So now what does the peacock feather symbolify? What is the significance of the peacock feather? What does the peacock feather look like? I want, other than Asta, I want everyone to try to answer this question. What does the peacock feather look like? Rachel. Colorful, okay. Oh, yes. Okay, now you got the point right, okay. So peacock feather looks like an eye. Now how do we connect that with yoga? What eye are we talking about here? Eye? What eye are we talking about here? Wow. My God, Rachel, you're amazing. Fantastic. Okay. So it is the internal eye. It's like Shiva also, right? Shiva's eye here is about looking inside. So with meditation, pranayama and all these exercises which we are doing, it enables us to turn inside, to look inside. When we start looking inside, all these external distractions can be cut out. The external distractions can be cut out when we start looking inside using the eye. That is symbolified by the peacock feather. Right? Now, what is the color of Krishna? What is the color of Krishna? Huh?